Well, winter weather and flu and sickness and all that fun stuff kind of marches on in the Buckeye State, and then also in the Hoosier State as well. So it's February 15th, and it's the day after Valentine's Day. But I think I want to talk a little about Valentines. I will say, though, for those of you who are looking for the Trick Detectophobics Anonymous meeting on the 13th, I'm afraid you missed that one. We do have a Procrastinators Anonymous that you can get around to checking out, so that might be something to look into as well. However, all that long-windedness is enough to say that I think it's now time for a romantic stroll down memory lane episode of Brother Mark, Turner Syndrome, Butterflies in Life. And actually, I have to say to some butterflies and to a TS organization, I don't know who said it, but it really helped some men in recovery. So to whoever put that post out, I can't thank you enough. Well, Mark, what's all that about? I'll tell you. Yes, there was obviously every day was Valentine's. By the way, if you missed out on it, you can actually take advantage of all the good after on the 15th, and all your, because everything's going to be marked down. It's still reasonably fresh. So, but anyway, butterflies and Valentine's Day. Yesterday, and I just don't want to give false credit. I think I know it was, but I don't want to misquote somebody either. But among the many messages on Valentine's Day, there were, obviously a lot of my friends on Facebook were wishing everybody happy Valentine's Day, and of course a lot of my butterfly friends were wishing me and the other sisters a happy Valentine's Day, and it was really quite festive. I really enjoyed it. And there was one post on Facebook that just really moved me, and it said, happy Valentine's Day. We have a heart for each other. And I've known a lot of great butterflies, and there's a great supportive community that many have invited. Others haven't been too sure and probably didn't react appropriately, and well, God has a way of healing those scores. So that's another post. But butterflies, we have a heart for each other. That means you're part of a unique sisterhood. I mean, and then there's a lot of, hang on a second, I got a railroad crossing. I just need the car to cross it so I can get across the railroad crossing. And thankfully no trains, so okay, good. Flow at Progressive doesn't have to hear about it, so I feel much better. But I digress. But there's a sisterhood. They have a heart for each other. And those who know me too know that I have a heart. And I have a heart when there are victories, and when a TS sister's gotten that degree, or has gotten that promotion, or even simple things, has been able to handle something with some brand new maturity, like, wow, congratulations, way to go. And I have a heart, and that's why I have a heart for the community. And in many ways, I can relate. I know about the social anxiety. I got it. I know about the fear of confrontation. Yeah. It's like, if I had to confront somebody in, let us say, St. Louis, just picking a city out of the, I would be driving towards New York. So, but anyway. But the depression, the days that things just don't work, and then a lot of stuff that I've kind of learned in my own journey in recovery. I've also learned to, and I've been able to share. Last night I was in let's just say a men's group at church. I think that's generic enough. And naturally, it was Valentine's Day, and a lot of men were in our support group. Interesting the fact that for whatever reason, their wives are gone. They don't have any women to date. Mom has passed on, and there's nobody to be their Valentine. That's depressing. And during the time meeting, I was feverishly looking for that post. And the facilitator says, "Hey, Mark, would you get off your iPhone? We're having a meeting." He said, "Hold on, I'm looking something up." And the facilitator could, we'll just call him Joe. Joe just kind of looked at me and said, "Okay, Mark, I can see the wheels are turning. All right, okay. All right, go ahead and find it, but you're going to have to share before our group's over." All right. I couldn't find it. Just my luck. Well, but I shared that post with the men in our support group at church. And butterflies have a heart for each other. They watch out for each other. They support each other. And you know what, brothers? We're here for each other. And we're here to support each other. And we have a heart for each other. And that's kind of what recovery is all about, having a heart for one's fellow man. And in this case, a group of men at church. And a case of butterflies. Heart for each other. It's a hard road to toe. I've had those lots of late night chats with many a butterfly about ready to bang a hole in the wall because things are just not working. And I just kind of sit and listen. So I would say to the butterflies, first off, congratulations to whoever put that post out there on Facebook. The sisters got a heart for each other, and there's a special camaraderie that is just heartening and priceless. And then when there are people who are out there who just really know what's really going on, and they know that there's a brother out there who may not be professionally schooled on Turner syndrome, but it knows the days and daily ins and outs and the daily grind and the victories and the defeats and all places in between. That's not a bad deal. And I'm also grateful over the years for the butterflies too, who've checked in on me and said, "Mark, are you okay? I know you're having a hard time when that sister passed away. Do you need anything? No, I'm okay. But thanks for checking in on me. I can't say how grateful I am. So, I think in the Turner Syndrome community is we have a heart, and then there are people on the outside who have a heart for the butterflies. I think somebody else posted this morning on Facebook. I think every day should be Valentine's Day, or I think every day should be, the next important day should be Thanksgiving. Now I can't remember the quote to save my life, but she was so right. So, a belated happy Valentine's Day. I'm always here for the butterflies, for the moms, for the friends, and all I can say is a happy belated Valentine's Day. Talk to you later.